I think one of the main concerns I've had was the keeping my skin from drying out and the elasticity to hide some of the wrinkles and things I don't like about my skin. I like an even tone, and I like my face to look very healthy. And I know with the treatments that I've received here, I get compliments all the time. Today I came to get the NeoLaser. I was in here for a different treatment, and she said, why don't you give it a try? And I did, and I was amazed. I've had 4 treatments on my neck, and it has tightened the skin, and it's tightened underneath my jaw so you don't have as much sagging. I have had several different types of treatments to address my issues, especially tightening the skin and the fine lines. I've had chemical peels. They are great, and I get them when it's appropriate. You have to be cautious because of the sun. It does take the top layer off, whereas the laser, I can come in once a month. I'm not going to be affected by sun or any other thing. I'm not taking that layer off. I love the laser. I do get fillers, I get Botox. The fillers and Botox are great for lifting and tightening the skin, but nothing has done as much as the laser as far as tightening my skin. It really helped with the tone and fine wrinkles on my face, and I've never experienced any pain or discomfort, and when I leave, there doesn't seem to be any downtime. I'm ready to go. I trust Dr. Pua, first of all. When she recommends something, I know she has put so much thought and time studying what she's doing, and she said, try the laser for the skin tightening, and I was hooked the first time. The very first time. I was like, yes, give me more. I want this. I would recommend the laser to anyone. I love it. I get it once a month, and I will continue to get it once a month.
I have to shave every day. I've had to shave every day since I was a firefighter. One of the complications is the way my hair grows. It causes a lot of inflammation. And so I developed this condition called pseudofolliculitis barbae. And essentially, every time I shave, I get rows, if not fields, of inflammation and bumps that crack and bleed, and it's very painful. So one of my goals was to seek a treatment where I could reduce the bumps every time I shave. Specifically, I came to get what we call Aerolase, which is to remove the hairs that are in the bumps for good. So essentially, when they aerolase these hairs, they're removed out of the bump, and then the bumps go away. I always tell people, I think these girls have excellent, if not wonderful hands. So I rarely had any discomfort. There were a couple occasions where I fell asleep during the actual treatment process. So I wouldn't necessarily say there's any pain. Every now and then they'll get a really sensational bump, but it's not painful or discomfort. It's just, you're like, hey, that's a good one. That's one of the ones that's been bothering me. Overall, fairly pleasant experience. So I can't say I've tried different treatments. I shave with the razor, like an electric razor, or I would use edgers, maybe even try to do this, the cream that removes hairs, and none of that really worked. But you know, ever since Aerolase, I can go back to a double-bladed safety razor, no irritation, works perfect every single time. Really, I had this nice office visit with Dr. Pua. She kind of sat me down. And thank God we're in the era of masks, because I'm wearing a mask that's covering all the good stuff, and she gets a good look at this problem area, and she's like, I bet you that's a problem. And I was like, it's always been a problem. So I would say that, you know, thanks to the mask and having this awesome Dr. Pua in my life, you know, we were able to say, hey, that's probably an issue we can resolve with this Aerolase treatment. I encourage everybody, even people with little problematic areas to people who have full-blown pseudofolliculitis barbae, I tell everybody it makes a huge difference.